Hello, my name is Maria. Some of you already are familiar with me because you have been checking out my YouTube channel, which is all about how to make money on Fiverr. And if you're wondering if you can make money on Fiverr, well, stay tuned because I'm here to tell you that yes, you can. It's not a get rich quick scheme. You don't go to bed and wake up and look in your bank account and it's over $1 million. That's not going to happen. So it's hustle, discipline, motivation. What else? Dreaming big and thinking I can do it. If others can do it, I can do it. And if I can be successful, quasi successful, somewhat successful on Fiverr, I know that you can as well. So Fiverr doesn't pay me a dime, but what I have done is, as a buyer and a seller on Fiverr, I was thinking, not too long ago, I was thinking, I wonder how much money have I made on Fiverr? Because, money comes and goes. And I looked and I said, oh, well, let me tell somebody. Let me create a tutorial or tutorials for other individuals who are looking to make money on Fiverr. Either they're on Fiverr already and trying to figure it out, or they're wondering if they should get on Fiverr and if it would be worth their time. Well, I'm here to tell you that with some discipline, hard work, hustle, you can actually be successful. Well, I would say make some money on Fiverr. Let's put it that way. Okay? And Fiverr doesn't, they do take a percentage, a 20% of the fee that the buyer um, gives you for whatever product or service you're selling, but they don't do it until after. So it's not like you have to go on there and in order to be on Fiverr, you have to pay money just to be on there, and you may or may not get buyers. So it's not like that. So anyway it goes, it's not going to be a free lunch, but it can definitely be worth your while. So I have strategies, insights, all of the and experience from being a seller and a buyer on Fiverr. And right now, what we're going to talk about is me being a seller. But before I go any further, Fiverr doesn't pay me a dime. But what you can do for me is like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's not hard, is it? Like and subscribe. That would be so awesome of you to do that. So take a minute, like and subscribe, because I'm going to share a lot of information with you that can make a difference for you and really help you, be make some money on Fiverr. Okay, and I know this was it's all about. So in addition, I have created a series. In addition to these type of videos, I have created a series one, two, three, four, five, six uh, videos that are really definitively tutorial. And I have covered everything from A to Z, everything I could think of in those 1 through 6 series. So when you look at my YouTube channel, look at the far right corner and you'll see series 1, series 2, all the way up to series 6. So you definitely, if you're trying to figure this thing out, Fiverr out, how to be successful, definitely sit down. It's going to take a minute to go to look at to watch my 1 through 6 videos. You can thank me later. Let's put it that way, because I put a lot of energy and effort and resources into that. And I'm thinking, if I'm an entrepreneur and you are watching my YouTube channel, you must be an entrepreneur. If you're not an entrepreneur, you must want to be an entrepreneur. So we're kindred spirits, and I'm here to help you out. Okay, with whatever information I can share with you. I'm here to help you out. So, what else? Okay, so I have on Fiverr, they are selling everything from soup to nuts, A to Z. You'd be shocked at what's being sold on Fiverr. You can actually go to Fiverr, go to Explore and search, and you'll see so many things coming up, it'll make your head spin. There are some easy peasy things that people are selling and making money, and you'd be like, whoa, making money selling that? So what I've done is, just to get your creative juices flowing, is I've created a list of 10 free. It's free. The handout is free. You just need to go to my website, and I'll give you that information in a minute. And you will see a list of 10 freebies that are being sold on Fiverr, and people are making money. That doesn't mean that you're going to copy what they're doing. You want to sell your service, the service that you've been trained in, that you have experience in, that you're creative in, you have an interest in. So there's room for everybody in terms of creativity and opportunities to sell whatever works for you. Okay? So I'm a voiceover artist, so that's all I sell on Fiverr is voiceover. I sell it to individuals who want to provide a script and they want me to do a voiceover. So that's what I do, and I stick with that exclusively. So my website, as I mentioned, is fiverrmakemoney.com. Fiverrmakemoney.com, and it's you can go. You'll see that actually fiverrmakemoney.com. You'll see a link on my YouTube channel, and you'll also see it in my video descriptions. I provide a link in there. Click on it. Go to the website. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime. And just take a look at some of the easy peasy things that people are selling. Okay, so speaking of that, what people are selling, you might say, okay, Maria, did you make any money? Well, let me share this with you. Let's see. Can you see that? Okay, that's how much money I've made so far on Fiverr. Wasn't overnight, almost $9,000. After I get this next payment, because Fiverr holds your money for 14 days after you're paid by a buyer, I'm close to $9,000. Okay, so just to show you that I made a little bit of money. It wasn't easy. Like I said, I didn't wake up and my bank account was overflowing with money, because that money that you see there, that I've earned that. I've worked really hard at that. But today's topic is creating a great profile. So on Fiverr, you want to create a profile. You're going to create a profile. And sometimes I use profile and gigs kind of interchangeably. But a gig is the specific product or service you're selling. The profile that you're creating is an overview of who you are, what it is that you're selling, anything about your experience, training, interests, whatever. So that is your overview. That's your profile. So when an individual who is interested, a buyer is interested, they will read your profile, and then they may go on and look at your specific gigs that you are promoting. So the profile, you should spend some time on your profile. What I suggest you do before you start writing anything, take a look at others' profiles who are selling what you're looking to sell on Fiverr. Take a look at the ones who have the 5 stars and the great reviews, and look at how they've written their profile. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. So look at what they've written. Look at some of the words that they use, the keywords. Look at how they describe themselves. So you don't want to cheat yourself by just throwing something together. Put a lot into it, so that prospective buyer, when they look at your profile, they'll think, whoa, I want to go further and see, let me look at the gigs, and maybe I want to reach out and contact this particular seller, because your profile is so appealing. So take your time and write a really good profile. And like I said, you can use other individuals, other sellers' profile as a blueprint or a template for you, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. But you're not going to copy everything that they've written, because you want to personalize it based on you and what you have to offer the prospective buyer. I hope this makes sense. So spend some time on that, and just talk about. You won't be talking directly to the buyer, but write it as though you are talking to the buyer. What does the prospective buyer want to hear? What would be appealing? What would make them click on contact you? So those are the things you want to think about when you're writing your profile. Like, for example, I'm a voiceover artist, as I said, and I was raised in the New Orleans area. So I say, hey, because some of my gigs are based on, providing a New Orleans accent for scripts. And I say in there, I was raised as a child in the New Orleans area, and we still have family and friends there. and I can do an authentic New Orleans accent. So, and then I say other things about how much I love doing voiceover. I was trained as a voiceover artist. I strive for 100% plus customer satisfaction. I do revisions. Revisions meaning if they want a correction, or they want if the when I submit my demo to the buyer, I want them to critique it. So I'm letting them know that I'm open to critiques. I'll do revisions until they're happy. So I say all that in my profile, and that is I'm very in depth. I write a very in depth. I have a very in depth profile, and I use keywords. Keywords are the words that prospective buyers use to find you. So for me, for example, I'm a voiceover artist, and I just added that I'm a Black woman or African American, so I say voiceover black female voiceover artist, and I get quite a few hits because sometimes that's what they're looking for, because maybe they have a Black clientele or Black constituents, and they want a Black female that can relate to their particular demographic. How about that? So anyway, I'm not, the main thing is, I think if I can leave you with this, go to others' profiles who are selling what you're looking to sell on Fiverr. And that will give you, use theirs as a template. So what I did was I went all over to look at the various voiceover artists. I got a little bit from this, a little bit from that one, a little bit from that one. Then I put my own flavor in it. So it's mine. But I also got some ideas because some of these individuals had been on for a while. And I said, well, let me just use that, or, if it's working for them. So that's what I've done in addition to adding my own personalized touch. So that is what I want to share with you today about creating a great profile on Fiverr is critical. And also, one thing I want to say too is that Fiverr now, they started this recently, you can actually do a video, an introductory video where they're actually, the client or the prospective buyer can actually see you, and you can talk about, I think they give you maybe 2 minutes, and you can talk, or maybe more, I don't know. You can talk about your product or service that you're offering so they can see you and then they can hear you. So you don't want to just throw that together. You want to take your time. You want to look approachable. You want to look, you want to sell your service, not just sell it like, you're going to hit them over the head with it, but you want to talk about the benefits of your service and who you are as a person and what you have to offer as a seller for that prospective buyer. So they do offer the videos, and I suggest that you actually put together a video, take advantage of it. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's other pieces and nuggets that I can add, but I think if you follow what I'm suggesting, you'll be off to a pretty darn good start with creating a really good profile. And one thing I do is, even though I've been on Fiverr for a minute, selling my service, I go back periodically to my profile and tweak it. So I don't just get comfortable and think, oh, it's just great, do it that one time. No, I'll go back, look at it, say maybe I should take this out, maybe I should add this, and, make sure. And the other thing I want to say is make sure there are no typos and no grammatical errors. You're not gonna impress the prospective buyer with typos and grammatical errors. So you want to maybe even once you write it up, before you publish it or for the public to see or prospective buyers, let it sit for a minute, maybe a day, and then come back and read it over, or have someone read it over that you trust, who has an interest in what you're doing and can give you some feedback. So that way you edit it so you don't have typos and grammatical errors and things like that, because it looks like you just kind of threw it together and didn't really take the time to do what you needed to do. You don't want that, because then they're thinking, well, this person looks like, if they are putting together, throwing their profile together, then I don't know if I want to do business with them because they don't look very professional. So anyway, I'm going to stop right now, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget about my series 1 through 6. And go to my website, fiverrmakemoney.com. Grab your freebie so you can take a look at some of the things people are selling that are easy peasy. But like I said, people on Fiverr are selling everything from A to Z. Go to Fiverr, search, explore, spend some time on Fiverr, and just see what folks are selling and making money. If they can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I want to remind you to dream big, work hard, and never give up. All right. So Maria, it's late here. I'm in California and it's late, but I wanted to get a video in. All right. So Maria's signing off, and I will see you at the top. All right. So bye-bye for now. All right. Bye-bye. And thank you for listening and watching. All right.